lads. Welcome to Homeskoolin, volume 23, with your host, little Tommy Bukovac from Cleveland. We got the garage door open. It's a beautiful day here. Family's outside. They got a fire going out there. It's great. Good stuff. I just wanted to tell you about some of these super exciting things that are happening. My goodness. I just got off the phone with young Drew from the Guitar House in Tulsa. And he said that not only are the t-shirts all shipped out, there's a few that still have yet to ship, but he got off the phone with the guy from Rolling Rock recently, and that there's one of our faithful viewers sent in a really cool Rolling Rock sort of themed t-shirt idea that's really amazing. And I sent it off to the two guys that handle the t-shirts, and they both loved it. And they were just concerned that there would be like a copyright infringement. So they said they called the guy from Rolling Rock, and he said not only, this is not definite yet, but it might happen. Not only would they be cool with the copyright infringement, but they would donate donate some money per t-shirt sale to COVID relief. How cool would that be? That was Drew's idea. He came up with that. Genius. That's amazing. So I hope that happens. Let's keep our fingers crossed. That'd be really cool. The guy who came up with the design, his name is Ryan Conover, and it's very cool. I wish I could show it to you, but I don't have like another iPhone to hold up. But it's great, and you guys are gonna dig it. It'll be like cool green, Rolling Rock green t-shirts with that design on them, and man, it's gonna be fun. And also, just wanted to shout out to our boy Charlie at the Furious Slides. I was just using there, these titanium slides. They're really good. Oh man, let's see. What do we got in the viewer comment bin today? One guy said, after watching the rig rundown you were on, I tried to find all your videos. You were like an internet ghost. I'm glad you're doing these videos now. Well, that was the old me, the first 51 years of my life where I was hidden away in my shell, living the life of quiet desperation of a session man. But, people have to do things different once in a while. You got to branch out, don't you? I mean, I swear to God, you guys, you're never going to believe this, but before the pandemic thing happened, I've never acted in my entire life. Imagine me acting. Some guy that I know, producer guy that I work for, his son is a student filmmaker at Belmont, and he asked me if I would be in this crazy, dark, twisted movie that he was making for a student project where I play a cocaine-addicted strip club owner. And he called me to ask me to do that, and I said, dude, I have never acted in my life. I have no idea how to act. He goes, dude, you're perfect for the part. So guess what, guys? As uncomfortable as that made me, I went and did it. 3 days of filming. It's not done yet. It's all being edited and stuff. But imagine how scared I was. I mean, full crew there. I have no idea how to act. I didn't know. I'm just totally winging it. But the guy said it turned out good. So we'll see. Your old buddy's an actor. But I think the reason I'm just bringing that up is because I feel like, the more we get out of our comfort zone as humans and do things that we're not super familiar with, the more it makes us grow. And I think it's good for us, Believe me, this video thing has not been easy for me. When I first started doing that, see, there's two me's. There's the big tough guy me that like makes all these important decisions in broad daylight every day, takes risks. And then there's this little tiny me that happens at like 2:30 in the morning when it's just me, this little lonely, scared me that questions everything that broad daylight guy did. I don't know if anybody can relate to that out there, but he's my reality check, and he's always been there. He'll say things like, okay, tough guy, what's up with these videos you're making? What do you think you're doing? But even he is on board with all this stuff. So as long as he's happy, I'm cool, right? You guys have a little 2:30 a.m. use? Ooh, man, he's nasty. He keeps things real. Anyway, I'm glad he's happy. So here's another question. Hey, Tom, how many studios are there in Nashville? Oh, Lord. There's so many studios, dude. You have no idea. I mean, there's got to be thousands of studios. There's the big corporate studios, and then there's like the home studios, and then there's like the hipster studios. You know, I like the hipster studios, like this place, Easy Eye Sound. That my dear old buddy, little Danny Auerbach from the Black Keys owns. He's a good guy. Anyway, the hipster studios are cool because all the gear is all set up all the time. And you just walk in and play. Everything's all set up and mic'd up. The vibe is there, smells good, incense, cool stuff on the walls. The corporate studios are like, they put everything away at the end of every session, and it's very clean and corporate. And if you want to play some music in one of those places, you have to set stuff up and mic it up. But these hipster joints are great because they're more conducive to like creativity, I think. You know, like Jay Joyce, another Cleveland guy, amazing producer. He has this amazing studio in a church down here that he built. It's just so cool. But yeah, Dan's place, Easy Eye, is great. I've known Dan for a few years. Really cool guy. We originally were just like sort of vintage guitar freak friends that would text back and forth. But then I started doing occasional sessions over there. And it's really fun because he's making cool music over there and he's a cool guy. Funny story, the very first session I did over there was surreal. I was doing another session somewhere else on Music Row, and he texted me at the last second and said, "Hey man, can you come over and play some guitar?" And I was like, he goes, "Don't have to bring anything, just come play." And I was like, "Well, dude, I'm on another session right now." He said, "Well, just come by after." So that session got done. I got in my car, drove over to his place, and I get out of my car, walk in the back gate of his place, and he's standing on the back deck, and he's going, "Come on in, man. I don't even know what key we're in." And I just walk in this room. There's all these dudes already set up playing, dudes I'd never seen before, great players. And they're already about to get the take, and they've been playing the song. And he goes, "Here, just take this guitar, plug into this amp, let's go. Put the headphones on." So like, I literally just grabbed the Les Paul off the wall, plugged into a Princeton that was sitting there. It was already mic'd. I put on the phone, it sounded amazing. And the song was already going that I've never heard before. And I just closed my eyes and got in the groove and tried to play some tasty stuff, and it worked out great. That was really cool. You know, that don't even get a chart or don't even get to hear the song. We just sort of thrown right into the heat of battle. That's the way Dan rolls, and I like it. That was pretty cool. So yeah, he also has the coolest telly I've ever seen in my life. My God. Best telly I've ever seen. He owns it. 61 telly custom. Man, or it's a 60, I think. Anyway, here's another question. Let's see. How come all your Sens and Danos have stains behind the bridge? Yeah, there's like a red blotch back here. It looks like a pizza stain on all of them. That's from this gig bag that I have. I have this old gig bag that I put those guitars in that for some reason stains all the guitars. It's really weird. I have no idea why it does that, but I never even minded it. I thought it was cool. It looks like a pizza stain. Here's another one. The guy said, Rolling Rock is the beer Robert De Niro's character drinks in Deer Hunter. I didn't even know that. That's really cool. I was going to teach you guys a couple of Nashville vintage guitar guy words that are very, very cool words, and I'll teach you the meanings. So you could fit right in if you ever come down to Nashville and try to buy and sell some vintage guitars. The first one is launch, the word launch. I think I might be responsible for popularizing this word. To launch something means to sell it. So all my friends, we all say, "Yeah, man, I think I'm going to launch that 335. And I say it constantly, man. If I'm about to sell something, I say, "Yeah, I need to launch this, and this." Cool word. You guys could use that if you want. Hey, Marshall.
Hi.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi. I'm going to Charlotte's house.
You going to Charlotte's? Okay. Another cool word is, I didn't make this one up, but it's one of my favorite vintage guitar words, chopper. my friend Bubba, this guy, my old guitar guru up in Cleveland, he came up with that. A chopper means any old guitar that has been irreversibly modified. Like if you took an old guitar and you routed it for different pickups, or if you refinned it, or you chopped it for a different bridge, at that point, it's a chopper. And we love choppers because then you can have fun with them. You know, you're not so scared to change, something on a chopper. If you want to change something out, you can have fun with it. I like choppers. And they're usually more affordable, right? Because they're not all original. Sometimes you get these old guitars that are all original and they're like, museum pieces, and you're afraid to mess with any of them, because they're all so original. And that can be a little restricting. But I like choppers. Choppers are cool. Another guy said, what's another question here? Oh. Hey, Leo. I'm almost done with this video. Almost done. One last question. The guy said, do you use your tone controls much on guitars? Dude, yes. I am constantly messing with tone controls on guitars. I can't stand guitars that don't have tone controls. Sometimes when I'm in the studio, I like to do turn the tone controls all the way down and get a real dark, murky sound, like this. Stuff like that, you get like this kind of vibe, or with the neck pickup. It's very cool. It sounds like a synth, You could do a lot of cool Moog-ish sounding things with the tone controls on guitars. I'm always a big fan of the tone controls. And I really like the way Gibsons are set up with a volume and a tone for each pickup. That's very useful because you can do cool stuff like this. Like you can turn the tone control on the neck pickup all the way down, but then leave the bridge one all the way up. And then when you do the toggle switch flip, it sounds very cool. Listen. That's cool, right? I do that all the time. That was the Earthquaker Dispatch Master. I like that pedal. Joe Walsh turned me on to that. He uses that to get delay and reverb into his Leslie rig. I thought it sounded really cool, so I went and bought one. All right, dudes. The looper thing, that was a little inside joke between me and my old buddy Spence. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.